하지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 힐끗.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And, of course, Kevin Porter. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. And it's Vassell in the corner. The shake. And Giannis with the nice bucket inside.
Now, you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to Siakam. To the inside. Duncan. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Screen by Duncan. To the left wing. To the paint. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, Aaron Nesmith, pretty pass. That was perfectly placed.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. That gives them the lead. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Here's Vassell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. To the middle. Here's Lynn. Vassell outside. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Shot on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Back to Duncan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lynn looking it over. Kuzma left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lynn. Second shot opportunity. Vassell wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vassell's got 7 points. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the feet.
15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Malowacz. Halliburton with the steal. Tipped away. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Malowacz. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Inside. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Kevin, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Trent. And it's Trent with the extra effort. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And Indiana making a change here.
Substitution for your Pacers. Jay Huff. Obi Toppin.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Huff. On the wing, Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Huff. There's the pick. Tries it from 19. And it's Mathurin missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
There's a screen by Toppin to the middle. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll. He's going to make the right decision. He has just mastered that action.
Here's Castle. Oh, what a move, Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. McCollum right side. The 3. Here's McConnell. And the first half is now in the books. Milwaukee on top, leading by 14. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Castle. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside. The shot by Nembhard, and nobody around. That misses off the backboard. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Pacers trailed by 15. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Castle. Lays it up off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Siakam outside. Out to the wing. 3-pointers. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 16. Pass to Huff. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. He's off on that one. On offense, here are the Bucks.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Nemhard for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Anthony. Vassell outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Vassell's got 11 points.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Halliburton right side. It's tipped.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They set the screen. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Here's Duncan. Malawach grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 22.
That's all you.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pacers with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Knicks come into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Pass to Malawach. And the layup is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. Halliburton with the steal. Out left to the wing. For 3, Siakam. Buries it from 3-point range. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
After Rollins, there's the 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Neesmith with the ball. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 8 seconds left in the third. Pass to Rollins. Latrey doesn't go for it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 15.
Milwaukee, 49.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Nembhard. Puts one up from 19. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by Vassell.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Pass to Neesmith. To the paint. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Halliburton for 3. Lynn with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Halliburton for 3. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Lynn. On the wing, Giannis. Now Castle. Bucks passing it around. Doesn't get that one. Nembhard fires. He's off from 3. Milwaukee leading by 16. Giannis. No good from 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Kuzma. Off target from outside. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Outside, Nembhard. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Can't get it to go.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
It's Kuzma. Jacks up a three. Shoots the three. No good there.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Halliburton with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Clock at 4. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Vassell.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. So it's the Pacers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks.